Coach Guy. I'm here with John Cudica. We just wrapped up our Bod Squad, our first one of the year, and John had a lot of success and agreed to sit down with me and talk about his experiences with it. So, John, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For
Thank
joining.
you.
So,
Thank you.
Let's dive right in. What made you want to do our Bod Squad Challenge?
Over the last, I've always had a little bit of problem controlling my weight. And so over the last maybe 10, 11 months or so, I saw my weight creep up, not real quick, but very slowly, but consistently increase. And I probably put on about, maybe 20 pounds, 15, 20 pounds. And I was looking for something that I needed to get that under control. My daughter told us about the Bod Squad. I looked into it. It looked good. And so both my wife and I decided to do it.
Awesome. It's awesome. So other than this, doing Bod Squad, have you ever done anything in the past in terms of trying a diet or anything like that?
Yes. And I like to distinguish between nutrition programs and diets.
We do too. I like
that. Diets are not sustainable, at least not for me. And to me, a diet is when they want you to just reduce calories with no concept of proteins and fats and what have you, or cut out all carbs or eat all proteins. That's just not sustainable to me. So I've tried those and they just don't work. So for me, I have to look for something that's nutrition based, that either does the calculations for me or allows me to calculate so that it's a healthy program,
sure,
along with exercise. And so that's so I've tried them all. Yes.
So what was the biggest surprise for you with this challenge?
The biggest surprise for me was two things. One was really the ease of the program. I mean, you guys, or this program gives you a lot of good information. If you're not familiar with nutrition, it's really good, eye-opening information. If you're familiar with it, it's a good refresher. They give you pages of food that they calculate the fats, the proteins, the carbs, and all condense it down into this point system for you. And yet, if you're like me, that's an ex-engineer and like to do my own stuff, they tell you how you can calculate all that stuff if you want to go off and find other food. So that was one, the ease. The second thing that was really good was the support system. I mean, in some of the ones I've done in the past, you feel like you're one of maybe 100 or 200 people.
Sure.
And the coaches respond to your emails, but in this case, it was much more personal. I mean, you happen to be my coach. I could call you, I could talk to you. We had Zoom meetings. So the support system, along with all the information, was really something that I really liked in this program.
That's great. That's so great to hear, because we kind of take it in the same vein as you, where we want sustainability for people, and if it's overcomplicated, we know it's just not something you're going to do.
Right,
yeah.
You're going to lose it.
So if you were talking to somebody who might be on the fence of doing a Bod Squad Challenge with us, what would you say to them?
Well, very simplistically, I'd say try it. But here's why. I consider myself a person that lives to eat versus a person that eats to live. Like, my wife is a person that eats to live, so she doesn't have weight problems. But I eat to live, and if you're a person that eats to live, you need to do something to control the weight. And I'd say try it, because it combines good nutrition, along with exercise. And to me, you can't control your weight without both. If you try to exercise your way into weight control, you're going to lose. And if you just try to be good nutrition and eating, you're not going to control it either. So this gives you a short-term challenge. And if you're like me, you like challenges and you like to win, So give yourself a short-term challenge, try it, and if you get some success, which I'm sure you will, then it'll spur you on to maybe go another 4 weeks, whether it's with a program or just by yourself. And you will fall off the wagon, just like I did. And I thought I was eating well, I was still exercising, but my weight was creeping up. And then when you fall off the wagon, you can always go back to this type of a short-term challenge again.
Awesome. John, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you.